Okay, we're back. All right, in this corner weighing, 55 pounds, we have Paul. In this corner weighing 700 pounds, we have Mark.
I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming.
We got something a little different today. We're going to have a little game, so stay tuned for this as these two guys go head to head. So in this game, I'm going to shout out a topic, and these guys are each going to have 5 to 10 seconds to shout out the movie that they want to represent that topic in their argument. And then they're going to go head to head, and I'm going to decide who wins, and it's going to be the best of the three. Here's an example. If I was to go out and say, what great movie from the past could never be redone in today's society, like
Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles. So Mark would have Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, but you'd have to have the question be a lot clearer than that, because I don't know if you're talking about socially can't be done.
I will make sure it's clear. I'm giving that as an example.
Okay, because if I lose, I'm going to blame you.
He always does, because he always loses. Okay, so here we go. Are you ready for this? Ready? Best Harrison Ford movie.
Fugitive.
That's
Indiana
not a movie.
Jones.
Indiana Jones. Which one?
Temple of Doom.
And your 30 seconds starts now.
The Fugitive has Tommy Lee Jones and Harrison Ford. I think both at their peak. Yeah, Harrison Ford had a bunch of cool movies before, action movies, but you always rely on the set pieces or the CGI or the models for those great things. Okay, but The Fugitive is just pure drama and pure action, and it's a thinking person's movie. Everybody acted marvelously in that movie. I can't think of anybody who would say anything bad about The Fugitive.
Time. All right, Mark, talking about Temple of Doom. Your 30 seconds begins now.
So the Temple of Doom was obviously Harrison Ford's prime. It was an iconic movie. In fact, it's a movie that's been spoofed over and over and over again because it's so iconic. The big ball rolling down the big boulder rolling down and running away, and the sword guy with the shooting.
Absolutely.
All of that, iconic. And yeah, that's why Harrison Ford's better.
Okay, don't even
Time.
Okay,
Hang on. Ready? Go.
First of all, the things you're talking about are Raiders of the Lost Ark, and you said Temple of Doom.
That's the one I meant. Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Too late. You said Temple
of Doom was the worst of the Harrison Ford Ark movies. It had the cannibalism table thing. That was the only good thing of the movie. The rest of the movie sucked. Raiders of the Lost Ark would be a good number 2 Harrison Ford movie.
Raiders of the Lost Ark is actually what I was talking about.
I have a feeling this decision is not going to go well for Mark. To rebuttal your...
Okay, so here's what we should do.
Hang on. To rebuttal Paul's rebuttal of you not knowing what movie you chose, you have 30 seconds to go now.
Who, me?
Time up. Okay, The Fugitive. I have to give the point to Paul for The Fugitive since Mark called the wrong movie, because there were so many things you could have said about the Temple of Doom. The classic scene with him pulling out the gun and shooting the guy with the swords on the bridge is there. The monkey brains is there. Allah Khalif and the... So many things you could have said, and you said the boulder thing, the rock thing.
Unfortunately for me,
I'm not very
and of course for all of you, is that I called the wrong movie. That's not the movie I was thinking of, and it's just...
okay. Well, the good news is you still have a chance to come back, because it's 2 out of 3. All right, round 2. First round went to Paul. Mark stumbled a little bit. He's new at this.
We're keeping that?
He's new at debating. We're keeping that because, when you lose, we can't just say, let's forget about it.
It's not about losing. It's about not knowing at all what I was talking about.
It's not like Disney who says, forget about The Last Jedi. The next one will be good. You can't do that. No, you lost, just like The Last Jedi lost.
Okay.
So we're ready for the next
concede.
one. Here we go.
I lost the first
Okay. Next topic. Alrighty. best horror movie of all time.
Friday the 13th.
The Thing.
Oof. Okay. You get to go first, Mark, since you yelled it out first, and you have the Friday the 13th starting now.
Obviously, Friday the 13th is the second anybody ever says, "Hey, name a horror movie." Friday the 13th is top of mind. I mean, you're going way back. You got, Kevin Bacon in his prime. You've got the entire Friday the 13th series that came after it. In fact, I think they're still making Friday the 13th movies. So yeah, you can't. I'm looking for words that aren't there.
Not a lot of points on the board there, but you can still carry the day into rebuttal time. Ready for Paul? He guessed, what was your movie?
The Thing.
The Thing, and I take it's the original.
The original.
Go.
Okay, we had Kurt Russell back doing The Thing. It was a long time ago. I think it was the early 80s. I was a kid when I saw it. It kept me up for weeks. Okay, there's a part in that movie where the thing bursts through a dog's face. Okay, that will never leave your head until the day you die. And if you die at 100, you've watched it and remembered it for 95 years. Okay, this movie will scare the crap out of you. They tried to do a remake and it didn't quite go too well. The original is the best.
Rebuttal time. Ready, Mark? 30 seconds begins now.
Okay, so you're wrong. Okay, yeah, sure, that it had one scary scene. That doesn't necessarily mean that it is the best scary movie of all time. The best scary movie of all time is a movie that's going to last throughout the years. And like you said, they tried to redo The Thing. It didn't work out because it's not scary as today's standards. But some guy wielding a machete coming after you is going to terrify you for decades.
Okay.
All right, rebuttal to the rebuttal, starting now.
Remember when you were talking about the wrong movie in the last one? You're talking about the wrong movie in this one too, because in Friday the 13th, the first movie, it was the mother that was the villain.
Yeah.
Jason Voorhees didn't show up until the second movie and then became the slasher that we've all come to know and love. And just because it's a slasher does not mean it's scary. You know that when they separate or when they are making out in the car that they're going to get killed by the guy who's just around the corner. It's not scary. It's just, there.
You didn't know that during the first movie.
But you're talking about the Jason Voorhees Friday the 13th, the original with the mom. Nobody talks about that movie.
They talk about Friday the 13th.
But what did we say? What did we say? We're talking about a movie, not the trilogy or the series.
I'm talking about...
We just spent 5 minutes talking about that. Say it.
What do you think?
I have to give it to Paul.
Yeah!
I have to give it to Paul.
Unreal. Unbelievable.
Because an entire argument of there's a guy with a knife in the movie and it's a good movie is not really a selling point of why it's the most all-time best horror movie.
But a thing coming out of a dog's face is.
That will scare you till the end of time.
But, you didn't describe anything of the movie. You just said there's a guy with a knife. You didn't describe anything that happened in the movie.
Well, I didn't want to spoil it for people who might not have seen it.
And you didn't spoil your prize neither. Paul wins 2-0.
I'm drinking Mark's tears right now.
2-0.
So delicious.
That was so sad.
Let me give him one more try. One more try. I've already won the 2 out of 3, so let's give him one more.
We're gonna go for the third? Okay, so just as a little tip for Mark going forward, if you're describing why a movie is good, say something about the movie.
Descriptions are not my strong point.
Words are not his strong point. Words are hard. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. Put this out as a little harder because this isn't really your guys' forte or generational thing. So it's more my generation.
Oh boy.
But you will know the topic. So I'm gonna ask you, what is the best war movie of all time?
Bill and Ted's Excellent
Private
Adventure.
Ryan.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Okay, you could call it now.
Napoleon was in Bill and Ted.
It's not a war movie!
Well, listen, there was a war taking place
No.
when Bill and Ted took
Not a war
Napoleon.
movie. Not a war movie. You have D-Day, Battle of the Bulge, Midway, Saving Private Ryan. You have Reservoir Dog. You have
Reservoir Dogs.
I'm thinking the other dogs, the Rat Patrol, with the Jeeps.
So what you're saying is that you don't agree that Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is actually a war movie.
See, I was hoping this would become a series, but I've been listening to Mark's debating skills, and I have my doubts.
Maybe he'll have to give the questions next time, and you have to sit in that chair. Well, to be fair, in our town...
He thinks Bill and Ted was a war movie. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm related. Well, I hope you like this nonsensical debate that were very little to any points whatsoever made on either side. We're switching chairs. We're going to do this again later. Tune in for the next one.